Got my foam roller here. We're gonna do some foam rolling today, some stretching. We're gonna hold a few core movements, just holding a plank, and some shoulder stability stuff to also work on some strengthening. But for the most part, we're really just loosening it up, learning how to use the foam roller on your own as well. All right, so the first thing we'll start with, we're just gonna have it right here underneath our back, right here nice and tight to my body, okay? I wanna bring my heels nice and close. I'm gonna back up just a little bit so you guys can see a little bit more here. All right, really tight. And then right there, I'm gonna drop my weight back, a lot of pressure. I want a lot of pressure built up on the small of my back. I'm gonna reach up here on the top of my head, pull it into my neck, bring my weight up off the ground with my butt, and then slide down, all right? You might get some pops in your back as you do. As you get to the bottom, you're gonna raise up and then come right back up the way you came, tucking in your chin to your chest as you go. And you'll definitely notice some pops in your back if this is the first thing you've done this morning, like me. Okay, and then right here, we'll just keep rolling back and forth, up and down. The tender spots you can pause on and focus on a little bit more as we're rolling up and down. As you're doing this the whole time, just you can rotate left to right, shift your body weight, and find those really sore spots in your back. All right, we're gonna spend like 30 seconds here. Take your time. Focus on these spots that you want to. 30 seconds more on the back. All right. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna drop our left arm to the ground. It might be your right arm, whichever one you're facing me with, whichever's easier. Bring it back kind of close, right to your elbow, and we're gonna drop back with our arm next to our body, okay? We're gonna get the outside of left side of our back, as well as the tricep, all the way to the outside of the deltoid. So I'm gonna raise up, and I'm rolling down and back on this area of my tricep, and also on my lat and the side of my back. Really going nice and slow here. All right, I want to try to smooth it out, and the back of the tricep is the spot where we really don't get a whole lot of foam rolling, so it should be nice and tender. After about the third or fourth time you roll over it nice and slow is when it starts to open up, and you can feel that release and that soreness getting pushed away, and it doesn't feel good. So think about it like this. Instead of being sore for hours or days, you're pushing all that hurt out right now. But it should be a hurt so good. Oh man, this feels good. So as I'm here, I'm gonna start rolling over towards my stomach to where I'm eventually on the outside of my arm rather than my tricep. All the way up into that deltoid muscle, into that big pocket at the top of your shoulder. We're gonna spend another like 20, 30 seconds on the outside, and eventually we're gonna roll it over. All right, get that whole outside of that arm all the way at the top. Again, you can spend as much time foam rolling as you like. There's really no limit. It's like stretching. I mean, you can do too much, but it's very, very tough too. So really push that stuff out nice and slow and relax. And I'll switch sides, switch arms. All right, now we're leaning on the opposite one, getting our tricep and our back, as well as our deltoid, all that muscle on the outside of our arm, nice and slow, up and down. No Yogi today. He peed in the house last night. Well, I found him this morning to wake up to. It's great. So he's in timeout. Rolling up and down, okay? And then we'll slowly start to roll it all the way to the side. If you're doing foam rolling the right way, by the end of it, you're sweating a little bit because of that tension you're releasing, and you're having to hold yourself up a lot the entire time. All right, keep rolling all the way to the outside of that arm. Up and down, about 20 more seconds here. Oh, yeah, that feels so good. And relax. Okay, so we're gonna roll it over to our stomach now that we're here. And we're gonna get our chest, okay? Right up underneath our chest, really tight. As tight as you can, and I know that is tougher for females, but do what you can. You wanna tuck it nice and tight in there, almost at a 45-degree angle. And we're gonna straighten this arm out and then roll back and forth. And so for females, if you can tuck it right in, I'm gonna show you. Right here. Right there is where you wanna push that foam roller right into this area, and you're gonna be getting this muscle right here, this huge muscle right here. That's what we really want to be rolling out in this situation. You'll feel it as you get there. All right, so we're on our chest. I'm gonna put my clothes back on, sorry. Y'all keep rolling. Back and forth. And this is a really tender spot normally because it gets a lot of attention throughout the day, but we don't really stretch it like we need to. We push with this, we pull with this. This is definitely a spot where just by rotating my hand up and down, side to side like this, I'll feel different muscle movements working in there. Back and forth. Yeah, that feels so good. Ooh. Up and down, back and forth. Oh, it's tight in there. What did we do yesterday? Jesus. Oh. I thought my shoulders would be more tight. All right, now we're going to go down to the bicep, okay? So, sorry, we're going to hit the shoulder first. So now, not as much here now. Now we're going into the shoulder, deep into this part, where you'll really feel some lumps in there, definitely some soreness, a lot of place. In that shoulder region, rotator cuff, AC joint, all that stuff really gets worked a lot. We do a lot of stuff with our shoulders at all times. Oh. And once you get to a real tender spot, you can just pause on it and push, 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 push. Oof, yeah, that feels so good. It's all about the angles, and just the more you do it, you'll be able to find like the exact angles you want that really work your muscles the best. All right, now we're gonna roll it down to the bicep, okay? We spent 30 seconds on the bicep. Really good to do this area into your elbow after you do a lot of pull stuff, or days where you hang from the bar. All through the arms. The way I start to think about it is I'm giving myself a deep tissue massage and I don't have to pay for it. Oh, really wreck. Downwards. Oh, back and forth. 20 more seconds. And relax. All right, we're going over to the right side now. Last time on the chest here, we're gonna get the same spot right here, that big muscle right outside our, it's our pectoral. It's our pec. I don't know if it's the pec major or minor, but it's that one in there. All right, so straighten that arm out and really slide back and forth into that chest area. music today. I figured it sounded better this way. Maybe we'll try it out. You guys let me know if you prefer that music. Back and forth. All right. Keep working it into the shoulder. All the way into that shoulder region. Oh. Man, that feels so good. Oh, man. We're lucky if we get to do this. Some people don't have the time to do this, but it's awesome when you do. Straighten that arm out all the way down to the bicep. Oof. Oh, yeah, that feels nice. All right, 20 more seconds here into that bicep. Go into your shoulder if you want to, whatever's a tender spot for you. Finishing it up on the chest here in a little bit. Oh, I could do this for hours, man. Oh, jeez, man. And relax. Whew. Good job, guys. We're gonna be done with the foam roller today. You can roll that bad boy away. We are gonna come up to our knees now, and we're gonna stretch out our legs rather than foam roll those legs right now. Okay, so we're still gonna work on our upper body though for just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna go to this seated position on your heels if you can. This is uncomfortable for some people. If you need to, just sit up tall. Okay, we're sitting back. We're gonna go right arm across. All right, as we tuck that arm, let's tuck that right chin to the side, and really, I'm trying to pull this arm. I'm trying to basically pull my left arm through my chest, and I'm gonna drop this shoulder down as I do it. Oh, you'll really get a good pull and out of that shoulder. And relax. We're gonna switch sides. Tuck that chin to the left, drop that shoulder. And relax. We can go right arm behind our head now, grabbing on that elbow, pulling downward towards the ground, looking straight forward. And we're going to switch sides, left arm, pulling down, looking forward. And relax. Okay, we're going to slide those hands out in front of us, okay? I'm going to back up just a little bit. Slide your hands out in front of you. As you do that, knees coming apart, ankles staying together. Trying to slide those hands out. You'll really get a good stretch in that groin and in the shoulders. Oh, we're trying to spread everything and drop our crotch to the ground. You try to keep those feet together as your knees slide apart. Deep breaths. Slide deeper into that stretch. And relax, bring those hands under your chest, push yourself back up, knees coming back together, back onto your heels. All right, now we're gonna come up, bring that left foot forward into that lunge position. We're gonna hold this, leaning forward. I'm pretending like I'm pulling this back leg through the hole, really getting a good stretch all the way through my quad into my groin on that right side. Deep breaths here. Deep breaths. Sitting deeper and deeper into that. Now I'm gonna relax for a second. As I do, I'm gonna come back forward with that forearm and try to drop it to the ground inside that foot. All right, keeping everything flat. Every deep breath, I'll try to sink a little bit deeper into that stretch. No. How did you get out? You're in trouble. Stay there. Lay down. No. Get away. Relax. You're a bad boy. Peed in the house last night. And push it back on that heel. And switch legs. Right leg forward. Same thing here. We're going to try to pull that leg through the hole. Sit nice and tall with that big chest. You're going back up there when I'm done stretching. You're in trouble. I don't know how he gets out of that stuff. The door was closed. And relax. Push it back for just a second. As we do that, we're going to come back forward, dropping that forearm to the ground. Relax, pushing it back now. Okay, we're gonna bring both feet forward, standing up now. We're just gonna sit into a goblet squat and hold that for not as long as we can. We're gonna hold it for a while. Okay, feet about shoulder width apart, a little bit outside, toes pointed to the outside. I'm bringing my hands into my chest, and then I'm gonna drop it to the ground as low as I can, and I'm gonna try to get my elbows right into those knees, and I'm just gonna hold this right here, okay? Keeping a big chest, trying to literally, if I can touch my butt to the ground, I would. That's what I want right here. Sinking deeper and deeper into that. Holding it. Weights in my heels. Okay, I could lift my toes off the ground just a little bit. I don't want to be up on my toes right here. Stretching out that groin. 10 seconds. Oh yeah, squat down into that stretch. 3, 2, 1. Hands goes to those toes, straighten your leg out. Oh yeah, that feels really good on those hamstrings. We're gonna take that left hand to the ceiling, straighten out that left leg, and bend that right knee a little bit. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And switch. Left leg goes limp, right leg goes straight. Reach that right hand up to the ceiling. And relax, both hands down. What I want you to do is I want you to walk it out to a plank. Plank on your palms, walk it out in front of you. All right, hold that right there, okay? Hold that position, okay? Keep it tight. We're not trying to kill yourself right here. We're not gonna hold this very long. I know you're gonna get tired. We're just keeping our core tight, working our shoulder stability. All right, I want you to walk it back in slow, all the way to your feet, nice and slow. Slow, all the way up, standing up. Deep breath into the nose, reach up over your head. Exhale back to the ground. Deep breath up over your head. And exhale. Okay, on this next deep breath in, we're not gonna reach up, but as we exhale, we're gonna walk it back out to that plank, all right? Inhale through the nose. As we exhale, take it down and walk it out nice and slow, working your shoulder, working your mobility. Spread your feet to about shoulder width apart. Feet are shoulder width apart, keep your core tight. Deep breaths, we're only going to hold about 15 more seconds. Squeeze, squeeze, keep it tight, breathe, deep breaths. 3, 2, 1, walk it in, walk it in. Keep it tight, walk it in nice and slow, breathe, breathe all the way up to the top. All right, we're gonna do that one more time, okay? One more time, deep breath. I'm reaching up overhead. Exhale. Deep breath, reaching up. Exhale. All right, we're gonna do that inchworm walkout one more time and hold that plank 20 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale and take it down. Walk it out nice and slow. Keep your core tight the entire time. Shift your weight, feet shoulder width apart, hold it. Keep it tight right here. Deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 10 seconds, we're almost done. Last thing you're doing today that's gonna be tough and we're done. 5, 3, 2, 1, walk it in, good job, breathe. Deep breath, in and out. Good job today, guys. Definitely more relaxed day. We're gonna roll it out, stretch. I'm gonna add some more stuff like that. We're working on our core, and so it's we can get some more stability as well in those days, kind of like yoga-esque. I'm getting a little bit more into yoga, and so I'll be able to do it soon, hopefully for you guys every once in a while, which will be fun. But hope you enjoyed that. Come back tomorrow, Thursday. One more tough workout before two more tough workouts before the weekend, and we'll go into the weekend smashing. It's not very pretty here today, but I might go try to get a run. Y'all have a great day.